and welcome to another session of On the Couch at Spa 131. I'm Marcy Delaney, and my special guest today is one of my very favorite people, Cyrus Frakes-King. And we've known each other for quite a few years now, and I'm so excited that you had time to come and see me today.
Well, I'm very excited to be here.
On my couch.
On your couch.
And it's really kind of fun when I have to describe what we're going to do. It kind of, some people are a little uncomfortable with that, but this is all fun. You're going to have a good
Well,
time.
it's supposed to be fun
It
and
is.
relaxing.
It is supposed to be fun and relaxing. Well, I want to talk and tell a little bit about my friend Cyrus and what all he's doing these days. First of all, he's an international pageant king. He is known as King of the Crown, and his pageant coaching business is Gowns and Crowns,
Right.
And that's here in Columbia. And he had a TV show,
A reality show on TLC.
King of the Crown, which was so much fun.
Yep.
And Cyrus, I tell you how cool it was when you were doing that. My niece lives in LA, and she was telling me about this great new show, and I said, oh, I know him, and she was so beside herself. And now you're also some reality shows.
I've made some guest appearances on some other shows. I was on 3 episodes of The Week the Women Went on Lifetime, and I made 2 guest appearances on The Real Housewives of Atlanta in Atlanta, and I worked with Cynthia Bailey. And she puts on her own pageant called the Miss Renaissance pageant in Atlanta.
That's right.
So, and even though I've already done my stint on their show, I do continue to go to Atlanta and help her with her show. Help her with her pageant.
Networking is awesome, isn't
Yeah.
it?
Oh, absolutely.
You meet this one, it leads to that, and who knows where you're going to end
Exactly.
up next.
I
We
know.
need to have a reality show in the spa, don't you think?
I agree. I agree.
A day in the life instead of on the couch. We'll do
Behind the scenes.
Behind the scenes at the spa. So tell me a little bit about your spa experience.
Here or just in general? Well, I mean, obviously, doing what I do, training girls internationally, you travel a lot, so you get to go to a lot of different places and experience a lot of different things. So, you know, I have had a lot of spa experience, and I enjoyed it. It's something I enjoy it. And one thing that I do want to say is a lot of men think that a spa is not something for them. And if you can ever get a hold of a guy that's been to a spa, they'll be the first to tell you it's probably one of the best things they could have ever done for themselves, because it's not just a girly thing.
No,
it's not just for women. It's something that really can give you a good peace of mind and a good peace of spirit, and just a good piece of health. And I think a lot of men are out there working, doing more than one job, and they don't always take time for themselves.
They're uneducated about a spa because
Exactly.
they do think it's all fluff and puffy.
Right,
It's not.
I
And,
agree.
if you look around here, there's no pink
Yours
in
is
the room.
beautiful. No, your spa, actually, when I walked in the door, I was very impressed because it's absolutely beautiful. It didn't make me feel uncomfortable. It's I think it's just, to me, it's unisex. Anybody could walk in and feel comfortable.
That's exactly
So,
what we try to do here. We do have a lot of male clients. I've been very fortunate to be able
That's great.
to get them in. And you're right, once you try something, you find out it's not threatening and it's very comforting. And we're in such a high-stress society that it really can change your life overall.
I
with
agree,
your overall
100%.
health. The other thing, Cyrus, that's so interesting for guys, and guys are finally embracing, is we're in such a competitive world. So guys need to stay at the top of their game,
Right.
physically as well as mentally, to be able to compete with these young guys that are coming out of college. I've got young guys that are right out of college, and I wouldn't want to be competing with them.
Yeah, 100%.
So that's what
100%.
we're trying to do. So tell me your favorite spa experience.
Probably my favorite spa experience was one that I had in Arizona. I was
Oh,
there.
there's some great
Yep,
spas there.
I was there for the Mrs. America pageant. We had a client from New York that we actually took to Mrs. America, and she made the finals, top 8, which we were
Awesome.
very happy with.
Yes.
And they had a spa there, and I actually had some free time, and wasn't anything that I intended to do, but I just decided to.
I always intend to do the spa.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
high on the list for me.
But I actually treated myself to that, and it was a wonderful, wonderful experience. It was very much like your facility here. When I walked in, I wasn't threatened. It was very, I think unisex is such a generic word, but it was something that just appealed to me because I didn't walk in and I wasn't barraged with like pink and powder puffs and all that kind of thing. It was just something that made you
And this
feel
is a
very
man that's
comfortable.
flinging a pink cast
Yeah,
around.
exactly.
So.
Yeah, I have a pink cast going on. This is actually in honor of my mom, who's
I
a
knew
breast
that.
cancer survivor.
I knew that.
But yeah, I just walked in and I wasn't threatened, and they had a great staff, and they were very congenial and very cordial. And when you talk about people not being educated on the spa, in the spa of business, anytime somebody walks in the door in any business, all you want to do is feel comfortable and be educated,
Right.
no matter what business it is.
Exactly.
And out of all the experiences I had, when I walked into that spa, that was the first thing they did. They made sure I was comfortable, and they made sure I was very educated from the very beginning on exactly what they were going to do. And again, we keep talking about guys, but you know, guys are the ones that are going to walk in and stand there nervous.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I think it's sort of like when a guy walks into Victoria's Secret.
Oh, yeah.
All a sales girl's got to do is walk up to that guy because they're going to sell something.
That's right.
They would not be in there if they weren't going to buy something.
That's
You just
right.
can't leave them loitering around the door.
That's right.
And it's the same thing with this. And you know, the minute I walked in today, you were very cordial and very gracious. Even though I know you, you were very professional, and you immediately walked up and this is what you said. You said, "It was great to see you. Let me show you my facility and let me explain to you what we're going to do today."
Oh.
You didn't just expect me to figure it out on my own. Yeah. So.
There we go. Good. Well, have you ever had a bad spa experience? Because that can really be a game changer.
I don't think it's that I don't think I've really had a bad experience as far as the people who have given me massages or giving me a spa experience, but your facility is I think it has to do with the facility. I'm very much on aesthetics. I want to walk into a place that's nice, that's very inviting, and that's clean.
Oh,
You know, and I think, you know, I think if I have to say I've had a negative spa experience, it's because I've walked in the front door and I'm like, I'm not so sure I want this experience.
Do you have a favorite spa service? Because you've mentioned massage a couple of times.
I think I'm getting ready to find my favorite spa experience.
Oh, well, okay, okay. Is there a treatment on the menu, though, that you like more than others?
I don't know enough about.
You've had pedicures.
I've had manicures, yeah.
You've had facials. You've had massage. Is there one of those that you like better than another?
I don't think it's that I like one or the other. I think when I go for each of those individual things, they serve a purpose.
Sure.
Probably the thing that I like the most is when I can afford to do it all at one time. I think
the
that's
day at the spa.
Yeah, that's the thing. The day at the spa is what I like. I'm busy all the time. Because if I'm not teaching clients, then we're planning events, we're planning pageants, we're doing all these different, or I'm traveling. So if I can get a day at the spa where I can get it from head to toe, that's my favorite experience.
Do you know one of the things I'm really excited about is we have excellent reviews online, and we're the spa of choice for the Hilton and the Sheraton. That's great. But what has been so encouraging to me is people that read our reviews and they come from out of state because they're so stressed, they're so bent out of shape from trying. Flying is not fun anymore.
No.
Travel is not fun.
No, they've made it very, very
And
difficult.
to be able to go and just chill out is just a great thing after a long trip. Well, we're so excited to have you today. And is there anything that you want to tell me about upcoming in Cyrus's world?
Well, I'm looking forward to today.
Well, that's good.
That's a good thing.
Yeah.
But we do have a lot of things. I'm working on a book that we hope to be out by the 1st of next year, so I'm very excited about that. We have started actually doing our own pageants. Not only do I have my studio Gowns and Crowns, we also have Cosmic King Productions Incorporated, and we're kind of an event service. So right now we've put on our first pageant. We actually did the city's Miss Shamrock pageant, and we provided all the Shamrock queens for the St. Patrick's Day parade.
Wasn't that fun?
Oh, it was delightful. And we're getting ready to do the Sun Fun pageant, and then we're going to do the Monster pageant and Halloween. And we were also lucky enough, everybody knows that Little Miss South Carolina is such a huge pageant in our state, and we actually got to host their fun day this year. So, I've worked in the pageant business for 30 years, but most people know that I was in the radio business for 20, and I took that leap of faith to do this business full time, and I have never regretted it. Not
When you
minute.
find your joy and passion in life, isn't it such a gift?
Oh, I agree, 100%.
And I feel that way here.
Well, I think that's the other thing that I felt when I walked in the door. You walk in some places, and no matter how pretty they are, they're very surgical. You can tell that it would be this way no matter where you walked into it. You know what I mean? It's just, it doesn't have that warm, friendly atmosphere. Aesthetically, it's beautiful, but it's all about the atmosphere, and that's what I got today when I walked in the door. It's just very warm and friendly.
Are you ready to go?
I'm ready.
Amazing
This is
massage?
it. I'm ready. I want to start off by saying that I had an amazing experience here today, and that is, I was not paid to say that. That is the truth. I was asked in a previous interview what had been my best spa experience, and probably to date my best overall spa experience was an experience I had in Arizona But the best massage therapist I ever had was at a place in New York called Bliss, and um, the massage therapist there was tremendous. But I honestly want to say that Byron today, I think, matched the person from New York, and I think that is a tremendous thing to say about someone of that caliber being here in Columbia, South Carolina. This has been a tremendous experience. This has been a wonderful spa. Obviously, I would recommend it for both men and women. I think the other thing that's been great about this was I did suffer an accident, so I was actually looking forward to coming here today, because with any type of accident where you have a surgery and an injury, you have a certain amount of stress and anxiety that goes along with that type of incident. And I honestly want to say that this probably today has been the most relaxed and stress-free I've felt in a couple of weeks. And I would definitely recommend it to anybody. I definitely think it's the best kept secret in Columbia. And I don't think you'll regret it. I think it'll be money well spent. It'll be a great gift for somebody. And I would just recommend it to anybody who's looking just to feel good, you know, mentally, physically, and spiritually. And I just appreciate the opportunity to be here today.
Great.